My name is Virginia Woolf, and I have worked as an independent filmmaker for the past 30 years. I'd like to tell you about my most recent project called A Bridge Apart. It began on a trip to El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua 4 years ago. What I found there was breathtaking beauty and a culture that was rich in tradition. What I did not expect to find was extraordinary poverty, where people were living on $1 or $2 a day with no water or electricity. Fathers and mothers with no way to provide for their families, and they had to make the painful choice whether to stay in their home with their children or leave to find work somewhere else. By the time I returned home, I knew this was a story that we had to tell. And so we jumped in with both feet and began the project. We had no funding, but we felt that it was an important story that needed to be told right away. What I saw when I was there was real sadness in the people. One from the situation that they were in, and the other in what the poverty was forcing them to do. The people would have to leave their small villages and travel into Mexico, which was extraordinarily dangerous. And most would get on a train that they call La Bestia. And that in itself was a death trap. It was just hundreds of people, and they didn't ride in the train. They rode on top of the train, and they rode on top of it for hundreds of hours. They rode for about 1,000 miles north into Mexico, if they made it that far, risking their lives the whole way, knowing that they may be killed. Most of the women were raped, thrown off the train, and children traveling by themselves would sometimes get lost or kidnapped. I think it's important that this film put a human face on all of the suffering that these people have endured and are enduring every day in Central America and Mexico. I'm hoping that Kickstarter enables us to finish this film and get it out to the general public. It's an important message, and I think it becomes more important each day as there's more and more violence that takes place along the border. And I hope that the message comes across that there are other alternatives rather than walls and border patrol, and that if we think about trying to help the people that are in their country stay there because of economic development, because of micro-enterprise, people won't leave the country they love if they can earn a living wage. Why would you leave your children or your family if you didn't have to? Over the past 4 years, my production team and I have put thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours into the making of this film, but now we need your help to finish it. I would like to thank you in advance for your consideration to help us in support of this project. I hope you feel, as we do, that it is an important story that needs to be told, and one that you would join with us in telling. If you want to find out more about A Bridge Apart, please visit our website.